What's going on YouTube? Dave back again, and today you've heard about it, and it's time for me to give you a look at the loophole from premiumspinners.com. Roll the intro. All right, boys and girls, I hope everybody has been having a great day and a great week so far. Today, we're taking a look at the loophole from Premium Spinners. Now, I picked this up a couple of weeks ago, and I got lucky on the second run of it that I got in the first batch. What came in the package was this card, Premium Spinners. Now, there will not be a spin time up in the corner because this is not a spin time spinner. I think I got average, the longest time right out of the package, I got about a minute. Taking a look, this packaging is very shiny. As you can see, camera's picking it up, giving you a lot of glare, so I apologize for that. It has a B on the back marked for brass. You guys know my thing for brass. I like that. Now, this tin was a pain in the butt to get open, and so I'm just going to pull off the lid because I don't have it screwed down. One of the reasons that it is so hard to get out is there is this nice cushy foam, which good job on that. But it is a little too thick on this backside, and it pushes against the tin. So basically, it's just jamming that in there. And I almost thought I'd have to get a pair of pliers just to get the lid off. Taking a look at how it's nestled in there, they do have nice foam cut out. Taking a look at the spinner itself. Now, this is tumbled brass. They do have several different designs. They have solid ones, and from what I've seen, I think they're undoing, this is called a female version, where it has these diamond patterns which are stamped in there, and I believe that they are doing away with those and only having what they're calling a male pattern, which are just lines across here. Personally, myself, I am really glad that I got this one because I like this diamond pattern, and there's something a little bit special about this one. When you get it out of the package, these diamonds do look deeper. And when I take you guys up super close, you guys will see why it doesn't look that way and why there's something special about this. Now, going off the website, Loophole was designed around being a fidgetable, comfortable spinner. However, it was not shooting for any kind of spin record times. All loopholes come with a shielded bearing that has been cleaned and shielded, which will help keep your bearing cleaner for longer. Now, this one, it is super dirty because I have been carrying it with me for like 2 weeks, pretty much solid at work. You guys know that I love my ring spinners. Now, this is tumbled brass, and the inside diameter for the ring part is 0.750 inches. I believe you can get the option for a stainless steel button or the brass, but I went all around brass on this. Let me take you guys up a little bit closer and we'll take a look. So getting into the review and the close-up look, as you can see, it is a simple circular design. It has these nice chunky buttons on here. Wait until I do the weight on here. You guys will be surprised. Now, this does have 4 notches on here, which I really like. It gives a nice textile feedback. The female indentions that are on here, it does have this texture that is all the way across here. I like this, and I hate the fact that they're talking about taking this away. I can see where it makes production a little bit harder, but I really like it. I like that feedback and that texture that's on there. It's not too rough, but it's not super smooth. Now, as you can see, there are some flaws, and that is just from the tumbling process, and that is just to be expected. I did buff this just a little bit, but not severely. I haven't super polished it up yet. Now, let's get these buttons off. Button 1, and as you can see, like I said, these are super chunky. There is a nice divot here for holding your finger, and there is some ridges on here, almost like a coin, for being able to remove it. Button 2. Now, on the other side, you can see there is an Allen set screw. Not exactly my favorite design in doing these. I prefer an actual milled screw, but it is what it is. And personally, these buttons, once I do this review, are going to go into the tin, and it's going to go on the shelf because I have no use for them. I really wish that one of my feedback is I wish there was an option to buy without the buttons. And when I go through and do the weight thing, you guys will kind of see why. This is the spinner itself, made in the USA, which is completely awesome. I got lucky. This is LH for loophole dash number 13. Lucky 13. I didn't request that number, but it's super awesome. Now the bearing that is in here is an SR1232. Now when I got it, it was clean and it was shielded, and I ripped the shielding out of there. The reason I did so, again, I'm going to talk about here in just a second, because I'm having to use a bottle to squirt and clean out the bearings, because I'm not wanting to soak this in alcohol to clean the bearings. But fitting on a finger, now I have long fingers, but I don't have fat fingers. It fits on, it doesn't go all the way on like a, you know, some people are trying to fit all the way up into there, but it fits there perfect. Now I actually get longer spin times doing it this way than when the buttons are on there. On the finger like this, I am actually getting 2 minutes maybe, if they're really clean. It fits on all of my fingers perfectly, and I just carry it around in my pocket at work like this. I can flick it and play with it while it's in my pocket or out. Now, one of the things, if you remember, I did a video about a week ago on how to line your panel lines on your kits and make them glow in the dark. Well, guess what? This is the marker that I ended up getting. And I do have to thank one of the members on the Loophole site. I couldn't find the original post to give him credit, so I apologize for that. Just know, dude, you're the one that gets the credit. And if someone knows that person's name, just leave it down in the comment section. That would be appreciated. So what we did was we just applied it into the female sections on here. We're going to turn the light down a little bit, get a little intimate. Hey guys, how are you doing today? I'm just playing around, guys. Okay, so using this, you can see. Now, once you've had it outside and in the sunlight for any period of time, it works actually better than using this little UV light. But you guys get the gist. That looks super cool doing it that way. Now, I believe almost all of them are sold out on the site right now. Definitely sign up for their newsletter. They are doing drops usually about every Thursday, and they are $53.99. They do range in prices whether you get stainless steel or you end up getting the brass version. And I think they are doing some different versions like flamed and maybe some others coming up. A little bit rare, but I am completely happy with this one itself. And like I said, I wanted to disclose why I pulled out the shielding in there is so that I can clean the bearings without soaking this whole thing in alcohol, which will actually remove the glow that is in there. It's not going anywhere as is. It's in a solid state, but as soon as you add 99% alcohol, it liquefies it and makes it fall out of the grooves. So do keep that in mind if you end up deciding to try that. I will put links down in the description, for both the spinner and also for the glow stick. Do I think this is worth the price for the $53? Hell yes. Even if it was up to a 75, I think so. One of the things I almost forgot to do, which is actually probably one of the most important in my book. With the buttons on, this comes in at 3.02 ounces, 85.6 grams. With the buttons off, the ring spinner itself is only 1.40 ounces or 39.7 grams. The buttons themselves come in at 1.62 ounces or 46 grams. The buttons way more than this, and it just makes it too heavy and bulky. Like I said, these buttons are going in the package and going up on the shelf. One of the suggestions that I would make to the manufacturer, which being Premium Spinners, is make it an option so you can purchase it without buttons. I think I saw something that they were going to do an option at some point. I never saw that follow through. I would buy more if I had the option of not buying the buttons and it knocked down the price. I think that could reduce down the price. So guys, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me and checking out this review of the Loophole from Premium Spinners. If you like this video and you want to see more, click right over there. If you want to check out one of my other videos, click right there or right there. As usual, YouTube, thanks for hanging out with me. I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace out.